Now what I'm doing is I'm mixing my primer. Sakrete has their own primer that you brush down before you put the self-leveler down. And I'm cutting that primer 50-50 with water. That's how you put the first coat of primer on. And if your floor is if it's not in too bad a shape, then you can just get away with the 50-50 primer. If your floor is really porous, let's say it's like a broom finish or something, then you want to go 50-50 with your first brush coat, and then go 100% primer with your second brush coat, just to help fill in all those pores and really help make your self-leveler adhere to the existing concrete. What happens is if you don't use a primer and you try to put the self-leveler down, it'll work, you'll put the self-leveler down, but there's a slight chance it may not bond everywhere. But even more importantly, you're probably going to develop a lot of pinholes and bubbles in the self-leveler. As the self-leveler sinks down into the pores of the concrete, it pushes the air out of those pores and it creates little tiny bubbles. And your self-leveler will end up with a bunch of pinholes and bubbles in it. Versus if you put the primer down, now the primer is going to soak down in those capillaries in the concrete and fill those holes and take the air out. So now your self-leveler is going to just smooth right out really, really nice. So it's really important you put the primer down, and it dries really fast, so you don't have to really worry about it drying too fast. This will be dry in 30 minutes. You'll be able to go right back over it with the self-leveler.